I'm a little bit late to the party here, but I wanted to try this new Golem deck everybody's been talking about. Once he's online, this absolute unit of a Pokemon feels nearly impossible to kill. And with Indeedee, the thickness rises. Golasso! Today we try out the Golem Indeedee combination, a deck that will lead to pure desperation for the opponents. Heavy Helmet and Indeedee take Golem's already impressive bulk to a whole nother level, reducing damage dealt to him by 50, and heal him for free every single turn for 20. Or 40. Brock accelerates our Golem's expensive guard press, while Lily essentially makes him immortal. Somehow, Golem's even more thick. Today, we make our opponents quit. What Pokemon should we go next? Yoda Guard! Leave a comment down below, and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. Free is good. Subscribe, goddammit! Have a solid day. Enjoy the games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's play some Golem. About time, I know. I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but you know, better late than never. I got the Shining Graveler to showcase, which we may skip because we have the rare candy. As we got Oricorio. And Electric is a matchup we're very comfortable with, especially if we find Indeedee. Oh my god, please don't jinx it. Please be. God damn it. I officially jinxed it. The good thing is we have two copies. Okay, no, so we have Copycat and we have May. So a Copycat top deck would potentially be very, very good here. Mega Infros. Mega Infros, okay. I'm pretty confident about this matchup. It's gonna be dealing 30 to me each turn. I want to be able to threaten this Oricorio though. I'm worried about a red card. But the ability to knock out this Oricorio, force it out, you know, slow them down in general is a big deal. So we'll see what they do, because they could just pivot into Zeraora, but the moment they do that, they lose a lot of potential for bringing in Mega Ampharos early. Instead, they don't do that. They're trying to line that up. Yep. Okay. And they copycat us. Oh shit, okay. So now that we're not taking any damage, we're gonna make full use of the fact that they're not engaged. God damn it, I knew it. I just knew it. I just freaking knew it. I wanted to play optimally. But that's what you get for playing optimally. Freaking red card, dude. I just need him to not have elemental switch here. I need to find my rare candy, man. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, we got the Lily too. Good stuff. We're back online. That was frustrating though, because I knew the red card threat was real, but they hadn't played it before, so I was like, they have to draw it this turn. Now we do just use one Lily to heal. And we get to work. We just try to like break through everything. We have to defeat 2 Mega Emperors though. Like they managed to actually evolve 2 of them, which is pretty wild. Like they drew through the majority of their deck. But now we take only 50 damage. We take only 50 damage here. We have 5 cards left we missed, as well as start playing this stuff. We put them in a position where they can't Cyrus this turn. They basically can't Cyrus this turn. They have to feed us something else. And I have to play my Brox so that I have less cards to potentially draw with Copycat. If they attack with this, unless they have Elemental Switch. No, they... What? They just believed in the high roll, I guess. They thought they would get 3 hits on that. The odds of that were very low. Yeah, I feel like this game should have been a lot easier, but I wanted to respect the pressure from the Oricorio, but I think I shouldn't have. I think I should have just evolved into Golem from the get-go. I take 30 damage per turn. That would have slowed them down significantly, and I had the means to navigate around red card. This is what I mean when I say that I actually believe red card is not good design. I think Copycat is an example of good design for punishing the opponent for having a big hand. But the fact that it forces you to play suboptimally, to not get your hand murdered like that, that goes against what most card games stand for, in my opinion. I know some of you won't agree with this, but I just feel like it's not because like, oh my God, Red, I hate this foiling my plans and this and that. It's not. That's not where I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from is I know the threat is a possibility, but in order to play around it, I'm forced to play the cards in my hand preemptively. Right? And in pretty much every other card game that I played, and I played mostly card games, the joy, there's a lot of joy that comes from keeping your options, and in most of the card games you get rewarded for not playing your cards too early. Because it's resource management, right? It's a very special, like it's a very important skill in card games, like being able to manage your resources, know when to play something, and it could be applied to this game too, like knowing when to drop a tool, or in that case, I want to keep my Geodude online and then decide if I evolve into Golem to finish it off, or into Graveler to finish it off the Oricorio, or evolve into Golem to slow down instead, and preserve my Graveler for the one in the back. Like, red card just kind of forces you to just go a little bit unga bunga and just be like, I have to vomit out my hand every game. If I can, I have to vomit out my hand as fast as I can, because otherwise it's just getting taken away from me, and I don't think that's healthy. I just don't think that's good design for a game like Pokemon Pocket. I think they could have done something a little bit better, but it is what it is. There's no point in crying about it. Like it's a part of the game, and you just have to deal with it. But I just kind of wanted to explain why. I don't like red card's design. I think it dumbifies the game a little bit, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Copycat, though, Copycat's phenomenal, because you should be able to punish people who build up a strong hand, but not in a way where you just like strip them of it, I think. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was quite a bit of yapping. Holy crap, that was 10 minutes. Oh my, okay, let's just go into game 2. Sorry about that. Round 2. I got that out of my system. Don't worry. I'm not gonna yap about electric again. What are we going, second? Okay. I'm gonna drop my Indeedee because I don't want to get red carded. That's it. That's it. That's the last comment. We have another Pokeball here. We can use May potentially to find Golem. And I like that. I like that plan. I like that plan quite a bit because that enables our... We have double Brock to draw into too. So I'm probably going to do just that. The good thing is Indeedee has a retreat cost of just 1, and that's really important. It just blends particularly well with Golem because even though Golem... It only offers 1 point, right? But Golem is so inherently resilient, he may as well be an EX Pokemon. And having the support Pokemon that heals it be so thick, like if it goes down, it's like, okay, you still have to kill my Golem. It's a lot of HP stats combined. Like Indeedee is not that easy to kill, especially because she can just heal herself. I mean, let's be real, this card is kind of cracked, you know, but in a good way. I think this card is actually really positive. Oh, see what I meant? What was I saying? Just YOLO red card. YOLO red card, ladies and gentlemen. Why the hell not? Okay, Indeedee. Geodude. I'm gonna drop double Geodude because at the end of the day, I have the Graveler from May anyways. And I can tackle Yay. English. So if they evolve the Magneton, my Graveler actually, yeah, I don't know. I think that red card was just like desperation at that point. Like the matchup just was not good. If they had Magneton, I evolve into Graveler and I kill it. They actually gave me that. Though I could have searched it for May. Like my hand before that was better. I have no right bitching about red card so much because I've been playing it quite a bit in a lot of decks. and I have gone, like I have had I remember a game recently I recorded that I did go into like a three card hand. I went like, I'm gonna red card because I think, you know, but the game had passed quite a bit and I read, you know, I had an idea of what pieces they were likely to have because of certain supporters that they hadn't played, right? But the YOLO turn 1 red card when they have 3 cards at hand is, yeah, it's something. Round 3. This time going first against Fighting. And we have a promising opener here with Geodude and Indeedee. Oh! Really? I haven't ran into Golem in like forever, really. You're gonna do this to me. I mean, we have double Indeedee. I don't want to say no to that, man. I don't want to live in that world. Like, double Indeedee is just stonks here. Not gonna commit the heavy helmet until I actually benefit from it. I could be red carded, but honestly, I wouldn't mind losing this hand. Like, I could get better options. They definitely benefit from playing it. Did they play any Pokeballs? They haven't. Okay, we draw into Graveler. Honestly, I just want to play. Because now I do justify this heavy helmet. And then the next time I draw into a Pokemon, it's guaranteed to be a Golem. Thanks to his May. I haven't drawn Rare Candy yet, so I'm going to go with this approach. Omega LOL. Wow. I know your hand must be bricked, man, but I just don't see how that's a good idea ever. Holy crap, that is unbelievably desperate. We find Lily, so we don't have what we need, but we can just lunge out. You know? You ain't heavy enough. That heavy helmet is too big for you, Geodude. You're a toddler. You're a nobody. Oh, yeah. And now I like my chances here. Though I don't even need to evolve at this point. Ugh, but I just, but you know what? Like, nah, man. Nah. I'm gonna knock this out. Though, to be fair, I'm dead if they top deck, if they have Rare Candy, Golem, Brock. 3 specific cards, though. Okay, now it's impossible. But I was dead to that. Rare Candy, Golem, Brock is something I was indeed dead to. You are in... You lose. What an epic mirror match, ladies and gentlemen. But to be fair, they did that to themselves. What the hell? What the hell was that, copycat? Your hand cannot have been that bad. To lose, like, they lost, like, what, like 4 cards or some shit? Like, that was insane. Should have been a little bit more patient because they had the time to build up, you know, like... Not much of a game, but you know, we'll get there. All right. With this deck, you'd rather go second. You'd rather not go second against that, though. What the hell? I am gonna drop Geodude and DD because we do know that. Okay, so this is Victory Bell. I gotta watch out here. Victory Bell can run right through me. They just do that, that's fine. I can undo the damage. And to KO it. I'm gonna go for the copycat here, though. Before they deploy more, like 5 draws, like that's a lot. That is a lot, and I can potentially find Graveler. I can Pokeball, you know, chingling things. But I can May. Though to be fair, I don't want to let go of the Golem to do that. I mean, it is kind of important for us to find Graveler, though. How important? Like, if I need to draw into a Pokemon here so I can May, find Graveler, and keep the Golem, because that will allow me to survive even a hit from the likes of Victory Bell super effectively. Like 100 HP is enough. They could just be okay, bro. If you, why do people do this? Like, if you don't find stuff, then just click on concede. And this is an asshole thing to do, man. If you brick, you brick. That's what you get for playing Chingling, you know? Like, when you play Chingling with only 2 other basics, sometimes you're just not gonna find the other one. And then you got this weak ass idiot who just dies. There's a special place in hell for people who spam Chingling like this and then just do this, like disconnect and waste the other player's time when they don't get what they want. I'd love to play my Pokeball, and I don't disconnect because of it. I don't even know what this name is. Like, there's an arrow pointing at it. It's probably like weak, coward, arrow to emphasize it. Get out of my face. Absolute loser behavior, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got that on video. Ugh. Okay, this time I think we're gonna have a real match. I mean, we had a solid game 1. At least we got that going on for us, right? You know, we're only like less than 20 minutes in, so we're good. Okay, Garen. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna go for the research first. And we succeed in getting literally everything. May also allows us, I definitely want double Indeedee. And why not double Geodude? We gotta respect the red card's authority, because we can use this Graveler. we can use this Graveler with May to find Golem. Like, this is guaranteed Golem. There's literally just 2 Golems left in the deck. Oh, for Christ's sake. I should have factored that in. Well. Do I evolve into Graveler to just one-shot this? But then I lose the ability to May properly, but then it's just gonna be like, how many turns? I'm just gonna smack this. That's annoying. That is annoying. Now I will use this. Now I will make use of the fact that I can rare candy this turn. I believe, you know, it's fine. Like this thing is like, even with double Aegis Slash, it's just not gonna kill me anytime soon. Maybe I'm getting cocky here, to be honest. Maybe I'm getting cocky here. That could be the case. Because they do play Will, okay. All I need is Brock, though. Because it's just delaying me, but they can only do that for so long, and I have a lot going on for me here. What if I just build this up in the back instead? The downside is they could Sabrina me in the end. And I can't one-shot Aegis Slash, so they could kill me that way. They have 2 Wills max, and eventually, like, they're gonna flip tails, and then one Brock just... The moment that happens, like, one Brock just gets me there. The moment they flip, they miss 1 tails, I get 1 extra energy. And because I play double Brock, I can beat this. That's the last Will they play. Back-to-back Wills, okay. Brock again? Counter the coin flip with a top deck, baby. Out of my face. Out of my face. That was scary though. Like that Mawile put in the work. Double Will Mawile. That's an interesting tactic, to be honest. Not sure how good it is overall, but you know, I wouldn't waste time attacking with this. Oh wait, dude. Oof. What if they have a? What if they got the second evolution? You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me right now. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous tactic you've got. That is ridiculous. Actually, no, they couldn't kill me because I have the plus 30. What am I talking about? Yeah, no. Oh my god, that is just evil. That is just absolutely evil. Mawile. And I mean, it makes sense to be honest, but that's disgusting. Let's see if we make him quit with this Lily. I mean, I gotta respect it, honestly. That as annoying as that is, that seems really fun to do. In kind of like a filthy, degenerate way, you know? Like that actually seems quite fun. Oh my god, they're gonna send in another Mawile, but they played Professor's Research. As long as they can't Mawile and Team Rocket run on the same turn, we're good. As long as it's that, we're good. Once the Golem gets online, man, it's wild how hard it is to kill. No, you're kidding me. Bro, this is a waste of time. This is literally a waste of time. Like, you just gave me a free kill here because you're trying to build up 2 Aegislash, right? But no. This is copium. This is mad copium, and I'm gonna copycat you. Because why not just draw more cards? You know what I'm saying? And find our heavy helmet. That seals the deal. At this point, I just kind of... I just put the extra energy on this because I know the Team Rocket run is coming. And I'm preparing for the high roll. Like they can only high roll so much. And to be honest, they can't even like hurt me really. If they get the upper hand, like, if they get like a crazy high roll, then I just buy time to build up the next Golem and kill them. Oh, come on, don't quit. No. You have no right. Like I accepted it. I accepted your filthy, disgusting tactic. You didn't see me cry about it. I mean, a little bit at first, but you know, I came to terms with it. You don't get to do this when it doesn't go your way. Like, oh, what is up with people today, bro? Oh my god. It's the chilling players. It's people who play this thing just have no sense of moral life, have no self-awareness whatsoever. Like, what the f, man? No, I'm gonna knock this out. You're not taking that away from me. Unbelievable. You're so mad, so mad, so mad, so mad. Behaving like a baby. You're not gonna like. Write that name down. No likes to whoever that baby is. Let's give it PG. Okay, how about we get a proper opponent? One that, you know, I don't mind you conceding, but don't leave others hanging, you know, like some consideration. Okay, we got Suicune Greninja. We have the Brock with the Golem. We're just missing the Geodude, which fortunately is the easiest piece to find. So we do have that going on for us. They have a Froakie lead, which is not exactly ideal for them. Oh, not Suicune Greninja. Something else entirely. Okay. I gotta go for the May. I gotta do it. I gotta find that Geodude. Like, there's no way around it. There is no way around it. Abominable. Professor's Research. There we go. I'm gonna retain this Ndidi in the front. I can take another hit with it. Especially because if I consume my energy now, if I retreat with Ndidi now, not being able to attack with the Golem, they can Cyrus it and they force me to spend energy on the next turn anyways. They have a heavy helmet, but I got a Golem. And I got Brock to enhance. I'm gonna watch over. And I'm gonna pivot right into it. Now they can definitely Cyrus me, but they don't have the ability to kill me unless they have Greninja and that. Then we could be in trouble, but it's Greninja EX. It's Greninja EX, so we're fine in that sense. We have the Lily. We have the Lily, we can take this. Ladies and gentlemen, we can take this, and the moment I find my heavy helmet, oh boy. The things we'll do then. I'm gonna prioritize Lily over Copycat here. And I'm gonna guard press them for 100 damage. Irida does not cure them. We hit just strong enough to apply real pressure to tanks like this. They play May, okay, that's one card less in hand. I would like them to keep a nice hand for Copycat, but you know that we can only ask for so much. We just know that there's no Cyrus this turn. And that's very important. That's a pretty big deal, because otherwise they can just immediately kill the Ndidi and then we're vulnerable to a Sabrina. That is still a worthy Copycat, depending on what we draw here. I mean, if I pick up a rare candy, that would be glorious. No, but we got the heavy helmet, and that's almost as glorious. Yeah, we're gonna Copycat here. No doubt about it. Gonna draw 3 more cards. That is amazing. And we got the Ndidi. Oh, yeah. That's a dead Pokeball, but we don't mind. We already played the May, so there's no point. Yep. See, just concede, man. Like, don't do that disconnect cringe shit. But we pretty much hold them down. I mean, at that point, the key thing was dropping the second Ndidi, because then the Cyrus Sabrina endgame is no longer a threat unless they play double Cyrus. Because neither other Pokemon can one-shot Ndidi EX, so even if they get rid of the one in left, if they Sabrina me after, I have the Ndidi to sponge the hit, and that seems like it's pretty much checkmate for them. We were vulnerable at one point, but after that, we were good to go. And it seems like we got a bit of a real game going on here. Not bad. Let's try to get some more. Going second. I love me some electric. With double Pokeball opener, I'm gonna get red carded. I'm gonna get red carded. It's the first match all over again. Oh my god, please just let it be. Just let it be. I would love double Ndidi so I can heal her. Arceus, okay. Interesting. Just leave my hand alone, please. This hand is perfect. Just please, I beg you. Okay, so they definitely have Cyrus. We gotta keep out for that. We're gonna go for the Pokeball before we research here. And we're gonna double Geodude, obviously. Well, first, yeah, we get to draw 2. That's one hell of an opener, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh meu Deus. I'm gonna place the energy on Ndidi. Because if they Sabrina me for some reason, then... Like, if I pivot into this, then they could Sabrina me back. I mean, I could just flip double Geodude, to be honest. I could just do that. Yeah, we gotta watch out for their Cyrus, though. I think now's the turn where we research. Let's see if they have the X speed. Oh. As long as you don't X speed this turn, we're good. That is what I'm most worried about here, X speed. They're spreading out their energy. Interesting. We are gonna Brock, ladies and gentlemen. But not before we evolve both of them. The OG gym leader, ladies and gentlemen. The first. And honestly, one of the coolest. I've always been a big Brock fan. He's always been very easy for me in my playthroughs because I always chose Bulbasaur. But he's definitely got that boss aura if you choose Charmander. I didn't really care for him in the anime, to be honest. Like, it was kind of like the Quagmire of the Pokemon anime series, but I like Quagmire, but Brock was just kind of like a less endearing version. Sure, I'm just gonna bring in Didi. Like, what am I worried about here? You slow me down one turn, but I don't know how, like, unless you drew an X speed out of nowhere, like, I don't know how you deal damage to me this turn. That definitely slows me down, don't get me wrong. That slows me down. But all I need is another Brock. And, you know, don't take what I said to heart because you're not the anime version. You're the fire red cool version. So we got no beef here. No, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna pivot right into this because I don't think they have double Sabrina. I think you play double Cyrus with a deck like this, so I don't see the point in that. They red card me. Because reasons. I find Indeedee. I don't find... Okay. I do find Lily. What do I have left? I just want to... I don't... If it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? I'm just going to play a May. Bye. And I'm going to guard press away. What the hell was this game? But now that we have the guard press enabled, now is when we're just very, very hard to deal with. I probably should have gone for the copycat, but I'd like to do it next turn. Maybe that's a little bit... Nah, that was probably cowardly of me, because the heavy helmet could go a long way, but I got double Indeedee and Lily. Like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That prevents us from knocking them out in one hit, which definitely makes things more interesting. We don't have Cyrus, so if they retreat with this, we can't just target it. But we focus fully on defense here. We can tank it. We can tank anything. With double Indeedee, we defeat anything. And as long as they don't have a point on us, they can't capitalize on our Indeedees in the bench nearly as well. How are you generating all the energy, though? Must have missed, like, the 0R. That's a powerful hit, but we eat it. And we find the ultimate piece, ladies and gentlemen. The ultimate piece has been found. We go for a double heal here. And I think this is the moment to copycat. What if they Guzma, though? What if they Guzma? Let's just not be stupid about it. What else are we searching for? Like, we found the heavy helmet. Like, we literally... We have Brock, which we'll draw into eventually. And we have another Lily. And the last card is a Graveler. Because they could have a Guzma and then they actually do kill us. Jesus. I can see the future! You still can't quite knock us out, though. You gotta do something else. You gotta pivot into the Raichu here to spark. I don't know what you do from there, to be honest, but... Bro, like, where are your X speeds? Where are your pivot? Like, okay, at least show me the elemental switch. You gotta have elemental switch. You can't not have elemental switch here. There we go. Akira Maki. Keeping the energy on the Arceus. That does nothing. That does literally nothing. Mega long Omega long. I'm gonna copycat you because why not? Literally, why not? Yep. Get out of here. I haven't seen this Raichu. I don't think I've ever seen this Raichu played against me, to be honest. I made a deck with it. Let's be honest, it was probably really bad because this Raichu is just, you know, it's just not it. It's just not it. It has a cool effect and stuff, but I mean, it's cool, honestly. I can feel the copium sinking back in. Oh my god, it's like they thrive on being annoying. What are you gonna do now? My brother in Christ. You die. There we go. And we had the same hand as before. My homie Graveler, knowing this is not the game for him. Knows his place. And like a well-trained Pokemon, it behaves. See how I called it? It's not a person. Sorry, it's just not a person. It's a Pokemon. I mean, 42 minutes. Oh, you know what? Let's go for a final one. Final boss. Just please come. Oh my god. Today's matchups have just not been it. Okay, they're back. There's nothing more to say about it. Like, today's games have just not been... have not been great, but at least you got more of them. It happens. Sometimes, you know. It's not just about the deck you play, it's also about the, well, let me go for the research before, because I actually... but the more basics I draw, the better. Beautiful. There are a lot of things you just can't control, so... because double Indeedee would be pretty stonks here. Oh yeah. Oh yep. We have 2 turns before this Giratina attacks us. Cliff. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we queued into the spice. With the shiny Giratina on top. And on top, on front, English. They still can't attack us next turn, so we got time here. And we can avoid the Chingling nonsense. Back-to-back Brocks won't fix this. What I would like to see, I think I may go for May. No, the problem is I just want a Geodude here. Because a Geodude keeps me safe. But the problem is a Giratina does is dirty anyways. Oh, sorry, a Sabrina. A Sabrina kind of destroys us regardless. I just kind of have to bank on them not... Well, I gotta go for this. I gotta go on to this because... Yeah, I actually can't play around Sabrina. I just can't afford to play around Sabrina. What I can try to do is I can try to build up a second Golem so that a Sabrina doesn't, like, I bank on them not having it right now, but I give myself time. And put them in a position so that, you know, if they don't have if they have the Sabrina, we die. But if they don't have it, then unless they have healing, attacking with Giratina puts them in. Yeah, this is like Giratina and just random Pokemon. But we just had such a bad opener. Like going first with Indeedee is just so bad. No, that's a good play. That's a good play, but we got the helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the helmet. We did it. We did it. Now, we have 4 cards left in the deck. I have almost everything I need though, so I'm gonna continue to... just do this. Because their Giratina is not ready yet, unless they have like a Dawn, but I still tank the hit. But they could have a Dawn. They do not have a Dawn. I think that seals it, because the moment I draw into Golem, yeah, then it's over. Then it's over. Why can't I play this? Okay. Now we're safe. And I think Gotti's angry. That's just the norm today. People just disconnecting. The moment they realize it's over, they can take the phone. And they gotta ask their mom for a new one. This generation, man. I call it the TikTok generation. Lack of impulse, full-on impatience, walking bags of ungrateful flesh, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm getting old, okay? My patience is withering. I can't handle this anymore, man. It's like every match today. What a day. We got like an hour. What was it? An hour? We could condense it a little bit. It's close to that. Okay, no, they're back. They're back. No, never mind. I take it back. Oh, let's just kill him quickly because I'm already pushing the timer here. The longest Golem video you've ever seen. Not my best work, but it was fun. barring, you know, the people disconnecting and stuff like that. It's fun. It's a pretty linear strategy, and I do think it's a bit more rigid. Believe it or not, than something like Venusaur. I do feel like Venusaur just felt stronger. I don't think this is the best like defensive Indeedee deck. I really don't. I think there's some fundamental problems with it. You know, like the Brock engine is really nice, but sometimes you can just be a bit too slow, and Venusaur's extra HP makes a big difference. Having 190? You kidding me? Over 160? That matters. That matters a lot. So I personally enjoyed the Venusaur deck more. Like if you guys want to know, like the best Venusaur deck you can ever find, Venusaur EX, is in the channel. You can just search for it. It was an upload that happened not too long ago. It's titled, "Oh, the best Venusaur deck of all time," or something like that. Not clickbaiting at all. It's just truth. But yeah, definitely, it's nice to see Golem back at it again. I just like what Indeedee has done for the game. You can definitely expect more Indeedee decks to come. Like, I'm sorry if it comes off repetitive, but I just really like this card, and there's a lot to do with it, and I enjoy the play patterns with it, so I'm gonna keep on playing with it. So hopefully that's okay. Love you. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.